First of all, it's triggering.
No, don't touch
No, I
me.
didn't touch you, sir. I did not touch you.
Why?
This exact same scenario happened to me in real life. My wife made me promise. Calm down.
What do about it?
She said, Terry, we almost lost everything tonight.
Shots fired.
Oh, get down. That was too much action. That was too much action from our first day. Police, come out!
Officers are on the scene.
Get down!
At that moment, you start to feel the anxiety rising, like, okay, you're trying to go through your thought process. What am I actually gonna do?
Police bothering people for no damn reason.
Is it against the law to be loud in the daytime?
Hey, man, that was intense. I'll shoot you right in your dome. You had to back up. And they're big dudes.
That played into your decision making.
100%.
Switch. They gon' learn here today, yeah.
Here we go, y'all. We're back. Switch is back at you. We're doing things bigger and better. So stay tuned as we switch the roles between law enforcement and the community. Let's go.
With this being my first time on Switch, I am very nervous, to be honest with you, but I'm really alert, I'm aware, and I'm ready.
What I'm hoping to get out of today, honestly, is probably more empathy for cops. I think even when yourself and our other friends got into law enforcement, right, it kind of caused kind of a divide between us, you know what I mean? And it wasn't until I started to like really hear you guys out to where I'm like, okay, maybe I can kind of see.
You know, in a very divided nation, you know, everyone has a viewpoint, everybody has a feeling about what they're seeing. And I was just anxious to get behind this, to see for myself.
Actually being in situations that you guys face kind of every day will kind of allow me to have more empathy for cops that may not be my friend, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm hoping to take away, so we'll see.
Hey guys, I'm sorry I had to pause the video, but I have to give a shout out to Pasadena Police Department who let us use the range and a lot of the equipment today. If you're interested in joining the ranks of being a police officer, do me a favor, click the link below, go on there, find that job opening, and I'll see you guys on the streets later.
A role player will start here in the parking lot. Just down the way, near the range, they'll face an active shooter. Our role players have been briefed that they are officers stationed in the parking lot of a large mall. Their task is to engage in community policing by assisting a young woman with a flat tire. Beyond that, they haven't been given any additional details. Now, put in the shoes of officers. Let's see how they do.
Scenario beginning!
Hi, officer. How are you today?
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Good. Thank you. My car's just having a little bit of trouble, so I'm...
Whoa, whoa.
What is that? What's going on? I want to go into...
Oh, get down. Shots fired.
Shots fired that way. Shots are fired that way. You gotta go. Shots are fired.
Whoa!
Shots are being fired. You gotta go.
Oh, there he is.
As our role players get ready to make entry, they will be met with multiple airsoft rounds fired by the suspect. These unit solutions training rifles are no joke. They hurt. There is a bystander the officer does not know about. This will come into play later.
Police, come out!
With a little encouragement from Ryan, they finally decide to make entry. We spared no expense to ensure our suspect's neutralization was as realistic as possible. Clearly, money well spent.
Subject is neutralized.
You gotta go. They gotta get in there. He's in there.
Get down! Shots fired. Suspect down. Then back up.
Oh my God. Yo.
You good, baby?
Yeah. My heart. Shit.
I was not prepared. I'm thinking scenario. What's coming up? And when I heard those shots,
Whoa.
What is that? What's going on?
I was like, a shot. These people. Now I remember, I thought. Listen, I don't know what I did, but I remember stepping in front of her, wondering, because I'm talking to the lady, and I'm thinking, I don't know where these shots are coming from. I don't know what's going on. And then I realized, okay, I gotta go get my rifle and I have to go. But the problem was my feet and everything was like, what? I have to go to this.
Yes.
That shook me. Like, would I really go into the fight? That is my job, that is why I'm here. But putting it in action is a whole nother matter, man. Like going to the fire.
That decision is probably one of the hardest decisions to make, is to go into a door of a person you know has a gun and shooting. But being in that situation now, think about how difficult that decision is made. Because remember, the officers got family too.
Right.
So like if I'm at that door, I'm thinking about my wife.
Right.
I'm thinking about all three of my kids, and you know you're gonna take a round. This scenario, again, every scenario we take today is real. This actually happened in Texas, and officers on a community outreach in the parking lot.
Make sure y'all be good, okay? And make sure you wear your seatbelts when mommy's driving, okay? You understand? Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay? All right. All right, you be good.
Laughing, not even thinking anything.
Oh my God.
Wow. 145, I think we got shots fired at the outlet mall.
First instinct, grabs that rifle like you did.
I got people running. Get going, get moving!
420 on the ground.
He runs a long way and actually stops the threat. He ends up getting the guy and ends up being able to stop the threat. But there's one last part of the scenario that I asked you while we were in there, and I don't know if you caught it, but there was somebody behind the barricade.
I did not catch it.
Did you ever think to occur to you that somebody might be behind there?
Nope.
So the curveball is that there was a situation where officers responded to an active shooter. They stopped the threat, but they didn't realize somebody was hiding in a dressing room, and they accidentally killed an innocent bystander. And it was complete accident. There's no way the officer knew. He missed the target. But now not only does that officer have to live with the fact that the PTSD of the incident in of itself, but he also has to live with the fact that he took an innocent life.
That had to be horrifying.
Oh, it's crazy.
Knowing that when you're responding to an active shooter, you don't know how many people are in the building, right? You know that you're alone, but yet you have to do your duty. So you're trying to process, keep people safe, but at the same time, you're thinking in my mind, like, I can't make one false move or else I'm not gonna go home. And I'm gonna be my own worst critic and correct myself next time I'm in a position on the other side of a phone trying to judge a cop for his actions, because you really don't know. And even this, it painted the scenario, but it's still not real life. So who am I to like really try to put, my thoughts and judgment on the next cop?
Also, it posed two questions. Like, am I ready to lose my life? The other question is, if I don't do what I'm supposed to do, can I live with that as well? Can I live knowing I didn't have the courage? It makes you go home like, man, I thought I could, a lot of people think they can play in NFL and do this kind of thing. But when the chips is on the line, I mean, and that's just a game.
Yeah.
This is your life.
Bible talks about it. There is no greater love than love that for somebody to lay your life down for your brother.
That's right. First of all, it is love. It is love. It's the greatest sacrifice. And you gotta understand, man, me growing up in Flint, Michigan as a kid, I never felt safe. There was domestic violence, there was drug violence, there was all kinds of violence. Who was I going to call? You know, if we don't have these officers, if we don't have these people willing to die, then there's no society. And it is an act of love. And I just, one thing, man, I'm just thankful. I think this needs to be in every high school. Anybody should be able to sign up and do something like this. Especially if if they put more than 10 comments on social media.
Next time on Switched, how will our role players respond when they get slapped in the face?
No, I didn't touch you, sir. I did not touch you.
I'll shoot you right in your dome. You had to back up.
Switch. They gon' learn here today, yeah.
Special thanks to Unit Solutions for providing the advanced training rifles for this episode of Switched. Unit Solutions offers state-of-the-art training tools designed to give law enforcement, military, and public safety professionals realistic and effective training experiences. Their innovative equipment ensures safe, high-quality scenarios that prepare officers for real-world challenges. Check out Unit Solutions for your training needs and see how they're revolutionizing the way professionals train. Visit unitsolutions.com to learn more.